Hello, welcome to. Sorry, I'm looking down here because I am using a new vlog camera. If you are new here, hello, hi, I'm Melanie. It's a new week, it's a new vlog. But if you are a long time follower, I mentioned, I think in my last vlog, I was going to say email. I've got emails in the brain. In my last vlog that I had ended up getting myself a new vlog camera, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And I'd ummed and ahed about it, but I found one on eBay, brand new, sealed and everything. And I don't think the person that was selling it knew the value of it because I got it for a steal. But basically now, the little screen that I can see myself on, and I look a riot, is just down below. Wait a minute. I could go up and show you in the mirror, but quite frankly, I can't be bothered. My brain isn't working. This is what we look like. It's a little gimbal thing. Anyway, I have got so much to catch you up on. I need to order ingredients. Sorry, it's like my brain is buffering. I think in part it's because I'm doing this whole diet reset thing and I have to wait 3 to 4 hours between eating, but that's another story which I will catch you up on. I'm going to order these ingredients because I want to do it before the cut off to hopefully get next day delivery, but we'll speak again soon. Do you know, I look at myself in the mirror before I come out and I think, I look okay, and then I see myself in this little vision finder thing and change my mind. I'm just coming back a wee walk. It was actually perfect timing because I thought, right, I want to get out, go around and get my hot chocolate. And my friend Jen had sent me a voice note. So I was listening to that and she was saying, if you want to go out a walk today, let me know. So I said to her, I wish I'd listened to this voice note earlier because I'm just heading out a wee walk now. But if you're free, you could meet you at a Espresso Cart. And as luck would have it, she was actually just at the Tesco petrol station, so we've just been at walk. And I would just like to say, I'm not going to go into any details, because obviously it's personal. But, the whole thing of you never know what's going on in someone's life, so you should just be kind all the time. Jen is a prime example of that. We are very much chalk and cheese. You know how open I am about, and I'm very emotional, and I literally wear my heart on my sleeve. Jen is very pragmatic, and she doesn't really do getting upset. She ended up telling me about stuff that she does have going on, and had I not asked her, would not have known. Just always be nice people. But it's the back of 4 now, and look at this moving. I'll turn you around. I'm trying to zoom. I don't know how you zoom on this. Don't know if I can. Can you see it? I'm going to go in and do some newsletter work and then probably go to Tesco because I need to get food. So since I can't see either my to-do list or really my laptop, I am going to go to the supermarket. So I didn't get the chance to set this whole camera rig up. Why is this not stopping? Stop! I forgot I can do a face tracking thing as well. So yes, that's what I was saying. I only got the chance to set up this camera last night, but yesterday morning I had my gut test results review with Zoe, who is the functional wellness practitioner who is helping me on this whole journey. And wait a minute, loads of bits to bag, and then it's got all the attachments. So this is like almost like a battery pack. And then I think I want this bit. Got a little tripod that I'm gonna. Ah, you're so cute. Right. Let's turn you around, and then I can sit you here. But then it wants to. No, wait a minute. No, come back. Oh my god. Right. Right. Are you focusing on my face? I was still following? No, we're not. Like, look at my face. Why are you not recognising my face? Right. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I can put my trainers on now and talk to you. So, yes, I had my review, and there's nothing serious, luckily. No parasites. Importantly, no intolerances, because I was like, see if she tells me that I've got like a wheat intolerance or something. Oh my god. But apparently the symptoms that I have got are quite common and can be stress related and made worse by stress, but then actually a lot of the symptoms I've got can actually cause stress in the body too. So she was saying that she'd be interested to see after a few months how my ADHD symptoms are presenting, because a lot of the time, as I say, oh my goodness, things that are going on in the body, because bearing in mind your gut is like your second brain essentially, things that are going on in the body can cause stress and vice versa. So, can I set you in there? No. I also need to do the washing up, but I want to talk to you. This is so cool. The novelty. And I need to talk to you now because I still don't know how I'm going to set you up in the car. I need to get some sort of car rig. But, so yeah, essentially, long story short, there's various stuff. I've got high levels of ammonia in my body, and I've got various different high levels of bacteria in my gut, which, long story short, means that I am not absorbing a lot of nutrients and protein. So we are embarking on this new protocol. I have to stop taking all my current supplements. I didn't have that many left, to be honest, because when I knew I was doing this, I wanted to find out, like, but I didn't want to buy my existing ones until I knew what was working and what wasn't. So I'm going to do that when I get home. I've got new supplements to order and start. And, I've also got really, really low, basically non-existent stomach acid. So there's a test you can do every morning for about 3-4 days, is to take baking soda and some water, and then you time how long it takes you to burp. And if it's under 2 minutes, then you have a normal level of stomach acid. I did not burp at all. We're talking, I waited about 7 minutes, and then I had my ginger shot and like my hydration, like my water, with the trace minerals in it. And only then I burped, but that was obviously because I'd taken the other stuff. And again, that can be a sign that can affect your digestion, because you're not breaking down the food properly, it's just going straight through you. So it's also going to be a very interesting time for me, because as well as the new supplements I have to try taking for the next 4 weeks, well, essentially ongoing, I have to eat an entirely clean diet. So very minimal, if not zero processed foods. So all my, like the vegan meat alternatives, which are really processed, absolutely no coffee syrups, because obviously they're bad, no cans of Monster, even oat milk, which I was really surprised about, and I've got 2 cartons of it in my fridge. One of them's okay, I can have with a splash in my tea, because a lot of the time they've got all these like filler ingredients and stuff. So basically what I did was I took all of Zoe's notes and guidance and my test results, and I put it into, you guessed it, ChatGPT, and it's basically given me a shopping list of stuff to get. So in terms of proteins, I can have like tofu, tempeh, and some like clean protein powder. And then fats, I have to keep up the kind of good fats. I did ask Zoe, obviously because I come from a bodybuilding background and the emphasis is always on protein, I was like, should I be working to a certain protein level? Should I be focusing on trying to get loads of protein? And she said, in this kind of reset period, there's not really much point in prioritising protein, because my body isn't, the state that it's in right now, my body isn't absorbing protein. So essentially I'm literally putting money down the drain. She said to me, you've probably been going for some really expensive peas recently. And I'm like, that sounds about right. So that's good. So I'm actually today was the first, I don't really have much in the house, hence why I'm having to go to the supermarket, but today was a kind of soft launch of day one. The other thing as well, which is going to take a lot of adjusting, is I have to eat every 3-4 hours, ideally 4+ hours, like between meals. I'm kind of working to about 3 hours because I tried it yesterday and I was starving, and I'm starving again today. I'm not actually meant to eat again for about an hour. That'll probably work out by the time I get back from the supermarket. But which I thought was really interesting, because I had always been told, and from my learnings as well, that in order to keep your blood sugar level, you should be eating like every hour and a half. But Zoe was actually saying if you're eating frequently, your body is in a constant state of digestion, or like preparing itself to digest, so your insulin levels are always really high. So you're meant to kind of give it the rest periods so that it can effectively like reboot, and then when you are eating, that's it, done, if that makes sense. So that was also an eye-opener for me. I'm actually quite intrigued to see the effect it has on my body aesthetics wise, if I'm honest. I'm wondering if it's going to help me, because I feel like I'm quite like watery and bloated and stuff. So as well as internally, which is the most important part, I'm intrigued to see if I lose any weight, or not that that's what matters, but do you know what I mean? Like, what the overall effect is going to be. But anyway, I'm going to go now, because as I say, I am very hungry, and I'm going to get, I don't have like tofu or anything. So today, not to do what I eat in the day, because I don't agree with that, but this morning I will be honest, I did use up, because I don't want to waste things. I had broccoli, mushrooms, avocado, and 1.5, it was like the Vivera vegan steaks, but I couldn't eat the 2, and it did keep me filled up. And then I had sourdough bread with peanut butter, banana, and 2 kiwi fruit. And then a wee while ago I had porridge with this mixed in because I found it in the cupboard. It's like chia seed pudding and some peanut butter and sunflower and pumpkin seeds and some frozen berries. Not my favourite meal. And then I'm gonna get tofu, and I quite fancy like rice or something. Tofu and rice maybe. The only thing I'm worried about, like initially when I was like, right, I can do this, it's only 4 weeks, and then it kind of dawned on me that obviously if this is going to impact my health long term, I'm going to have to be in this for the long term. And it sounds daft, but I was like, does that mean now if I ever do fancy like something processed, I'm either not going to be able to have it, or if I do have it, it's going to have a really negative effect on me? Because obviously it's not as big / serious an issue if it was discovered that I had like Crohn's or IBS or something, right? I don't know. I know that's a really selfish thing to think, and this is like my health we're talking about here. It's just been very eye-opening. But anyway, right, as I say, I'm going now. I will maybe talk to you later. I'm going to take you, because you're so small and cute, you can actually literally fit in my inside pocket. So I'm going to take you, and I might bring you along with me to Tesco. We shall see. I do not know for how long that was recording there, because Harry was trying to eat. He's got this thing about plastic, and he was trying to eat the little cover that goes over you. And now he's eating, I can't even show you because he's eating he's eating this green cover. Stop it. Well, I am home from the food shop, and I am shooketh for a number of reasons. Firstly, I'm literally shaking because, talking about blood sugar, my blood sugar is low, so I need to get something to eat. But I've got some, look, this is what I mean. Excuse me. I've got some tofu pieces that I'm gonna... I was actually thinking when I was walking around that bodybuilding is potentially bodybuilding. Harry! This gut healing process. Oh no, I can't see my face. Come back. Can you see me? See my face? Oh. Right, don't eat this, Harry, because this is very expensive. Right, hold on. I'm gonna... Why don't you recognise me? Recognise my face. I know I look like a potato, but oh my god. Right, this is just a really, really quick overview because I'm very hungry and a bit lightheaded again. But fats, so we've got avocado, dark chocolate, olive oil, some walnuts, 3 different types of nut butter. So this is peanut butter, almond butter and cashew butter. We've got some quinoa. Then this is like the protein pieces. So we've got tofu, scrambled tofu, tempeh, which I never really know how to cook, but the protein, like this one pack has 44 grams of protein in it. This I thought I would try. It's a superfood block. And then just normal tofu, apples, kiwis, blueberries, pears, which I haven't had in ages, so I'm really excited to have them. Some carrots, cauliflower and broccoli. I was actually just reading up on air fried cauliflower, which I'm excited about. Coriander, watercress, some salad packs, kale, which, if I'm honest, I'm not too keen on, but I've also heard about air frying it, so I'll give it a go. Chickpeas, which are another good protein source, and I'm going to put them in the air fryer because I think if you kind of roast them, they can be tasty. Then organic almond milk. There's literally just almonds, water and sea salt, and organic soya milk, and then lemon juice to go in my water in the morning. I do have other things I want to talk to you about, like when I went on my social media earlier on and discovered that Pi Skincare, who are like a British institution, and I thought nothing could touch them. She put a video up saying nearly closed down last week, but they've been saved by investors or something. I need to watch the full video. But I am shooketh. But I really need to have something to eat. So we'll catch up again at some point. Hello. What do you know? It's another day, and another day that I'm crying. I've just come home. I had a PT client, and Mum's not here, and do you know that way I'm just worrying that I've upset her or I've done something. Because I just get this like vibe off of her sometimes. And then I check my bank balance and I have £12 in the account. And I don't understand because like this Black Friday, like we made like an insane amount of money, like promotion wise. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know if there will ever be a day when I'm not upset or I'm not stressing about something. Yesterday I went for it was like a past life regression hypnotherapy thing. And I discovered in my last life I was an 8-year-old girl called Emily, and she'd lived in London in the 1800s, and she died as an orphan when she was 8 because her mum had died the year before of like cholera, I think it was. And her dad had died before that. He was in the army. And one of the times that I went back to was when she was, or I was, I never know what to say. She was 4 and she was in the park with Mum and Dad, and they were so happy. They were playing, and I just remember getting this feeling of like how kind her dad was. And then she died all alone because nobody cared about her. And I don't know what happened. She had I just remember when her mum had died, she had a baby brother called David, and he was only like 3 or 4 months old, and I don't know what happened to him. I don't feel the best either. I woke up during the night and I didn't feel very well. Yeah, I definitely need to get some sort of car contraption for you. I'm just at the hairdressers. I wasn't going to go to Glee Club or the Park Hotel, Thursday night club, whatever you want to call it, tonight because I have got a lot to do and I'm just feeling quite down, if I'm honest. Let's blame the full moon. But I thought I brought my laptop with me and I I'll just do some bits. I can't get my chips because I'm on this unprocessed diet at the minute. So I'm hoping that they can do me like some avocado toast or something. This has been the lowest / scared I've felt in a long time. And it's not a very nice place to be. But we move. Hello, can you see my face? Good. It is Friday. I have got you balancing on the toaster because I can't be bothered. What is that on the toaster? Ooh. I can't be bothered getting the tripod thing out. It's Friday. Have I said it's Friday? I have decided it's a new day. We've got through the full moon. Well, I'm hoping the worst of it. And we can do this. Oh, I keep forgetting that the top button is. I apologise in advance if this is going to be the most chaotic vlog ever because I can't get used to this little camera. But I am just quickly, I say quickly, I don't ever really, do I want this protein or do I want, no, I don't want. I am, yes, as I was saying, I'm doing my food prep. I've only got 2 meals to kind of put together because I'm now aiming to eat every 3-4 hours, and I'm hopefully only going to be in the gym till about 4:30 today. So I'm making up some oats, and then I'll go and get Kim and I's coffees. I've discovered I quite like having a mocha just with 1 shot of coffee and almond milk. That's still, because I thought if I don't have syrup it's going to be so bitter, but I think having the 1 shot instead of the 2 makes a difference. Because we're trying to, well, we've got not allowed any Monster, and hold on, I'm away over here. Are you still following me? Oh, you're still following me, how crazy. And I'm trying to be mindful of, typically I would just have like 1 coffee a day. I'm not really, I don't drink coffee at home normally. When I was in the depths of like my bodybuilding phase I would, but not anymore. I drink a lot of tea. Dark chocolate. My new favourite thing is almond butter on with apple slices. I might take a wee apple actually. Oh my goodness! Right, I'll get rid of that now. Oh no, I can't because I need to weigh out my fruit. God damn it. I put together a kind of plan of action last night. So I'm gonna, this weekend, I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna number limit it rather than like time period limit. But and because I'm very cautious that we've just come off the back of Black Friday and everything, I'm going to do a promotion for the gift vouchers on White Rabbit's website. So it's like if you buy, say for example, you buy I can't remember the exact details, but say you buy like a £30 gift card, you get £5. You get a £5 voucher sent to you. As I say, I need to look into the setup of it and everything. Wait there. But it's, at least it's a way of hopefully bumping the sales up again, because we've only had 2 orders today and 2 of them were subscription. So it's a way of bumping the sales up, and I don't need to do anything. It's, well, other than the initial setup, it's already like fulfilled. We don't need to faff about with the post office or making products or whatever else. So I'm going to do that. I've also decided again in consultation with ChatGPT when I was having a meltdown last night, that tomorrow I'm going to do a bit of work, but not like overly, and this evening, so I've only got Kim and Laura's PT today, and then I'm going to train in between times. But I'm only going to do like some of the like product things. I'll maybe say to Mum she can come and help me with the orders if I get products made and packaged up. But then I got a very firm telling off from ChatGPT who said who said that I was not to work at all on Sunday. And do you know what? I think I need that sometimes. Like, see, because I'm by myself, like I don't have a business partner or anything. Sometimes I think that's what I'm missing, is someone saying to me, "Don't you worry, you can take the day off, blah blah blah." And I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think I'm already planning to just like get up, have a shower, get changed into comfy clothes, and read or watch a movie or something. But anyway, right, I'm gonna go and get this done. I don't know if this is gonna work. So I'm sitting in my truck. I'm in the passenger seat because I'm about to have something to eat. But I feel like the universe is like, buckle up, you're in for a wild ride even. So I was doing the PT with Kim, and then I got a text from Laura, who's like one of my regular PT clients, and full disclosure, she pays me £300 a month because she has 2 PT sessions a week. And I knew that, like, so she's going in for surgery. She's got all these like stomach issues and stuff. She's going in for surgery on the 29th of December. But the week before that, they're away in Copenhagen, I think. But anyway, I just thought, because her direct debit for her like monthly payment comes off on the 9th, and I just thought, well, that'll pay for like December, and then she'll have some sessions in the bag for when she's coming back, and that'll be fine, blah blah blah. But I was in with Kim, and she texted me and she was like, "Hi, I'll be finished work about 3:30 today." And I'm like, "That's brilliant." And then she went, "I need you to cancel my direct debit because after next week I'm away and I won't be back because of my surgery. All going well, I won't be back until at least February." And it just threw me, like the wind literally got knocked out of me, because I really need that money. But then I'm like, no, like, we can do this. There's always, everything is figure outable. I think that's going to be the book that I'm going to read next once I finish The Big Leap. So I've I created a quick reel, and I've put out on my social media, like my Melanie Method, like my coaching page, for 6 like one-off PT sessions with people. There'll be slightly more. They're going to be £50 because they'll be slightly there's the PT, but then I've also got to like create them like a mini program and whatever else. So I've put that out, so everyone cross your fingers, because if I fill all those spaces, then that's Laura's like for December. That's that covered. And then tonight I'm going to put up a post about how people can work with me. So as well as like PT and online coaching, I'm going to be uploading more guides to my Etsy store. And I'm going to offer like gym program design. So for people who kind of know what they're doing in the gym, but they just want like a program. And I've never really thought about doing like corporate wellness, but I would like to look into that, because if I could get like a business that invested in that for its employees, then that would be, I've not looked into angles. I've not looked into pricing for that, but that could potentially be a big game changer for me. So I'm trying to think of it as, right, so that's giving me more time. Like, maybe it's a sign that I'm not to focus so much on the PT side of things, and it means that I can then focus more on White Rabbit. It means that I can finish earlier on a Friday, because Laura, the way her hours were working at the nursery, she was finishing at like 3:30, 4:30, depending on when she got let away. So I'm just trying to, I wish I could explain the feeling of fear that I get. It's horrible. Like, I like, and then, this sounds awful to say, but I find myself feeling really resentful of people. Like, so take Laura for example. She's got 2 boys. They're like 21 and 18, I think. And we were chatting away last time she was in, and she was saying how, like, one of the boys, she's going to buy him the new iPhone 17, and the other one, she'd bought him a gaming laptop. Like, she'd got it on offer, so it was meant to be like £1,500, but I think it was Black Friday, she got it for about £800. So she's like, I'm spending about the same on both of them. And you know how they say that, like, people are like, when you're jealous, it's because that's what you want. I want that. Like, I want to be able to. I've not even bought all my presents this year, and I don't know what I'm going to get people, and I don't know. And then I get this sounds ridiculous, right? But I get this fear that, like, maybe I'll need to go back to working for someone, but I really don't want to. I can't, like, I need all of this to work. I need it to work. I want it to work. I'm just really scared. But I'm going to have some tea now. I think I'm going to have... I've been making... My new favourite thing's actually cauliflower, of all things. I do it in the air fryer, and I've made some... Hold on. I've made some... tofu in the air fryer as well, so I'm going to have that, and then I've got rice cakes, and I'll have some almond butter and maybe an apple. I think they've ran out of either padded envelopes or smaller boxes, because are you tracking me? Detect me. But we're just gonna, I was gonna do like full makeup, but that's going out the window. I'm just going to waste some on the SPF. If you're interested, tinted SPF. It's my favourite, SPF 50. Remember, and this is a dress I got, don't know if you remember, when we had our night out to the Carlton Hotel. I got this in Prestwick. And I'm just wearing it up my... Oh, can't show you my sambas. It's a disaster. 1 minute it was like... I do need it kind of taken in a little bit. But who cares? Right. I've spent most of today making product, packaging up product, scheduling an email, creating a meta ad, because I have promised myself that I'm not going to work tomorrow. So I've got nearly all of it done. There's stuff that I can do Monday morning before I go to the gym. Oh, poke myself in the eye. Right, and then whoops. What do we think? Right, I'm going to take you with me. How much I can film, I don't know, because obviously there'll be music and I'll probably get done for copyright. Copyright, not copyrighting. Hold on, turn you around. Oh god, this is terrible lighting. So this is the dress. This was also a charity shop find. It does need taking in a little bit, but whatever. So it's got like a face tracking thing. So it's like a wee gimbal. So it's detecting our faces. So see if I move away, it follows me. It's not detecting your face. Welcome to Anxious Melanie Tries to Take a Sunday Off. By the way, I know I look really bad. Well, I look really bad in this little screen, but I did a face mask earlier. Nothing to worry about. I feel like this camera literally shows up every flaw. Because when I look in the mirror, I'm like, I know I've got like my Trunchbull hair going on here, but I mean, oh, I've still got a mask in my face. Oh my god, and I can't even sit you down. I really need to get one of those little holders for you. Wait a minute. So I had a lie-in, but the minute I woke up I had a panic attack, so that was great. And I learned a really good tip actually. It's when you first wake up or whenever you're anywhere and you feel really anxious or you have a panic attack or similar, don't stay in the same environment that you're experiencing that. You need to move. So I had to get out of bed and I went through to the living room and, well, I went to the kitchen, hydrated myself and then made my breakfast straight away, because there's a close correlation for me specifically between low blood sugar and like the ADHD and anxiety symptoms. So I did that and I've just been kind of doing bits and bobs. I went for a shower, put my comfy clothes on, because another ADHD thing is, or maybe it's just a me thing, wearing certain clothes really like can irritate me, like annoy me, not like skin irritation, but just annoy me generally. And I want to go, it's my favourite kind of day to be inside where it's like raining and I've got all the windows open. But I want to go and fill up my ice bath for tomorrow. But as I say, it's pouring with rain, and if I turn you around, Jack Sparrow is on my raincoat. I've got my lovely Crocs on. But I think I've got another one in this cupboard somewhere that I can use. And I just hope that Billy hasn't, get rosy my cheeks, look. I just hope Billy hasn't turned the tap off at the mains. Right, this'll do. Right, I'll be back soon. Good morning, happy Monday, I nearly said Wednesday, don't know why. I am just on to close this off. I'm about to head to the gym. I'm quite nervous about this vlog, as stupid as that sounds, because it's a micro SD card. I've never had to work with one of them before, and I just don't know what it's going to be like. I apologise if it's been a bit hectic and mental, but I will go now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! I don't know if the hand cover thing's going to work. Bye!